Yeah. Y'all know what time it is.
What's up, man? It's your boy Ken the Guru.
Man, Mike in the building, man. What's going on?
Not much, man. Just want to talk a little bit about this franchise belt, man.
Man.
Hey, as we should call it, man. Witness protection stand.
Man, witness protection for real. Like I feel like I spoke on this. Well, I mean, it may have been off the record, but we had spoke on it when Canelo had got it.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, like joint really kind of lame, bro, because it's like it basically just give you to take these, avoid everybody you want to avoid. You feel me? Like, come on now, bro. Like, because he was Lomachenko,
Yeah.
Charlo. I think Charlo was the mandatory.
Yeah.
Got him on up out of there. Like, the WBC, they already knew, like, well, Canelo's not going to fight him. We need his name to still be the champ. You feel me?
Right,
So
right.
we need that name on the. You feel me? To have a belt. They made a belt, bro.
Yeah.
Made a belt.
Crazy.
I don't know when the last time that's been done in history, in boxing history.
Has it
Made
been
a
done?
belt. You feel me? Like
Yeah.
outside of the, you feel me? The belts that was already established. You feel me? I ain't never just heard of somebody just.
Yeah, I know they made some like a diamond belt, you know,
Yeah.
for the special fight or something. It was something like honoring the next
Yeah.
through some rivalry or something like that. But a franchise belt, and then the latest and greatest, Lomachenko.
Vasily.
Vasily. Yeah, you silly Lomachenko. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Come on, man.
I can't-
Who you think he ducking? You think he ducking like?
nah, man, it can't be no thinking, cause you know,
Shit,
like
no.
when you remember Gil Marigadao, he was calling him out. He wasn't really saying nothing.
He made Guillermo look like a scrub.
Yeah, he made Gilmo look like a scrub. You know, he brought him up 2 weight classes,
Okay.
right? Because he didn't even want to do a catch weight at all. He was like, all right, you want to fight me? You got to fight me at a disadvantage. You know what I'm saying? So he goes up to...
But I mean, as he should, because he was the B side. Guillermo was the A side then.
Man, like, I understand, man, but you already know if you the bigger person.
At
And
least
then,
the catch weight.
and he really, how the hell he can say he A side of anything? He don't sell nothing.
Who, Lomachenko?
He don't sell.
I mean,
Yeah, he ain't
you
selling
gotta
out
give him that A
arenas.
side now, because I mean, he got the belts. You know what I'm saying?
Still
And
not a pay-per-view attraction.
it ain't many of pay-per-view shots. Shoot, I mean, outside of really, how I see it is outside of really Wilder and Spence, like, because I feel like Porter can't really like do no good pay-per-view. Like if Porter fought Garcia, like I don't even think they'd do that pay-per-view. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, but let's get let me get back
let's
to
get back on, on that
let me
belt.
get back to Lomachenko, man, and who he ducking. Let me ask you a question. I think he ducking Devin Haney.
Okay.
Devin Haney asked for that smoke. And then next thing you know, Lomachenko and his team asking for a franchise belt. And keep in mind, here's the thing. He ain't even had that belt more than 3 months. So how do you award somebody who hasn't had a belt for more than 3 months
The franchise.
the franchise champion? And then on top of that, if you wanted to do any type of franchise, if you're gonna award anybody the franchise champion, the person you should have gave that to first, because he's the longest reigning WCB champion, it was Deontay Wilder. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, Wilder. Like, I feel like Wilder he'd take it, but he wouldn't take it for the reason why I think Canelo took it.
Nah, he actually he rejected it. They just offered him.
Okay.
But I'm saying though, if you was gonna offer anybody, because he's a pay-per-view attraction now, it should have been Wilder. You know what I'm saying? But they protecting these, you know, European fighters.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like, you're also robbing people out of their legacy fights.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because my thing is this. My thing.
I mean, like, to speak on that, like, What fight you think Charlo was gonna get bigger than, you feel me, Canelo?
I don't think none. I don't think none because like even he got robbed out of the fight with Triple G.
Yeah. Like, that would have been a big. That probably would have been. I don't know. Triple B.
Man, Triple G. That's why I said, man.
You got me about to call him Triple B. Or
yeah,
something.
Triple B, Bum Lufkin. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like he didn't want to fight. He didn't want to fight him, and then ironically, I don't know how Canelo fixed his face to say this, but he said, you know, Triple G ain't fighting nobody. Basically, he's fighting all the hard competition, and he's fighting the Steve Rose, and basically thinking he's going to get a Canelo fight. And I agree with that. But then, on the flip side, Canelo does the same thing. Well, he fight people on their way out. He done fought a lot of fighters on their way out. Sugar Shane Mosley, he didn't fought. He thought he was gonna catch Floyd
on the way out.
He thought he was gonna catch Floyd.
No.
Floyd put the whooping on him, and then ain't nobody gonna get a decision because if you got somebody who gave Canelo a decision in that massacre that he
first off, they ain't gonna. If it's down to decision, Canelo.
Canelo, he's not losing.
He's not losing.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like you basically have to knock him out. You know what I'm saying? And so like,
or it got to be something. I don't even know if it got to be something crazy like 8 rounds to 4. Cause you feel me, Shorty that the first Golovkin fight, she had it 117, 111. You feel me, Canelo. Everybody else had it like 2 rounds. More 2 or 3 rounds more going to Golovkin.
Yeah.
Like, how the hell you see the fight totally in 117, 111?
Man, I'll tell you exactly how. They look at all the punches that Canelo did, and then that's all they judge. You know what I'm saying? Because like,
I think they may just be looking at the. I don't even know if they, because I mean, the comp, like, we can even look at the CompuBox for Kovalev, and I can't really even say, like, they just be leaning on that, because, I mean, a lot of people be leaning on that, and I don't always tell the story, you know what
I don't even want to talk about that rig and fixed fight. Man. I don't even talk about that. I mean, then look, the announcers already mentioned that he was the 3-division champion. Before they even fought.
He even got it.
Yes, they mentioned that. So you already knew the fix was in.
I ain't even watched the fight. That's the crazy part of that. I didn't even see the fight because I didn't want to. I'm like, man.
Look, they made you wait 2 hours. I mean, an hour or so later because they're trying to wait for the UFC. You know what I'm saying? Nate Diaz to be gone. I mean, to be done with. And then they end up fighting. So you basically...
That's what I did here. Like,
yes.
They ain't start the fight because they wanted the viewers to come over from that. Like,
you know what I'm saying? So, man, the zone, man, they need to be gone.
They scared, man.
They need to leave.
They scared.
They killing the boxing game.
I can't lie. That would have never happened with Floyd.
It did, like...
That would have never happened. It ain't no delays.
At least he would have never got away with it.
Yeah.
I mean, like, they would have never got away with it because, like...
Yeah, you ain't stalling. They just ain't want they ain't want to compete with Dana White.
Yeah, he would have been hearing it, like, all day. Oh, he was just, you know, trying to get all the viewers and blase. That's what they would have been saying about Floyd Mayweather. But it just was terrible, man. And Kovalev, he just jab. He didn't throw one power punch. Not one power punch. So that will let me know that the fix was in. You know what I'm saying? Like, he wasn't even trying to hurt him.
He didn't throw one power punch in that second round. Because I looked at the CompuBox, I ain't watched the fight yet.
He didn't throw. In
the second round, he threw like 73 punches.
He didn't throw not one. Look, he didn't throw not one.
Jesus.
All his was jabs. And if they have him throwing any power punches, they lying.
Damn.
He didn't throw not one power punch.
Word.
And then you notice when he hit Canelo too hard, and you know what I'm saying, like he had him dazed or anything, he let off the gas.
I gotta tune into that
Man,
fight.
please watch that fight, man. I won't watch another
I don't like
Canelo
watching
fight.
Canelo fights anyway because I be feeling some type of way about him. Like I be feeling like it just be too many alternative arterial motives in his fights. Like ain't nobody gonna have him losing because it's gonna mess up the chicken. You know? What I'm saying?
Exactly, right.
The time they do have him, if they do have him, if they were to have him lose, it would have been against Golovkin.
Right.
That had trilogy written all over. You know what I'm saying? So that would have been the time for him to lose. All these guys that he fighting right now, they ain't gonna have him lose to these because ain't nobody like. That's my thing with the boxing game right now. Outside of a few fighters, ain't nobody really fighting nobody, bro.
Right.
Ain't nobody trying to fight nobody. Even with you feel me like with Tank, bro. Like I'm not moved by this opponent. Like. Until you start, until you start facing top 10, top 5 comp in your division, bro, I don't want to see you fight, bro. Like, that's why I like Spence so much.
Oh, so
Spence gonna, feel me, line him up and knock him down.
So you heard? You ain't hear then. So Devin Haney called Tank out.
And let's see what happens.
And he got mad.
Let's see what now this is where we need Muggy at.
Yeah.
Cause let's see what happened. Cause if you got Devin Haney, cause Haney lightweight and
now they're the same division now.
They the same. Haney moved up.
Nah, what you call him moved up? Tank.
Okay.
Tank moved up, and he called them all out. He said, "I want to fight the anybody in the top 15."
No. Even Tiafimo, I think he top 5 in the division. You got Shakur, you feel me, Stevenson around there, like.
Well, he is a little
small, but he'd get up there though. You feel me, like.
Yeah, I think he's gonna give everybody a problem. I still think Devin Haney wins. Yeah. But I think that he's gonna be, one of the mega fights for Devin Haney. Yeah. Okay. I think Shakur Stevenson gonna be a
So who would you have winning out of Gervonta and Devin Haney?
I think Devin Haney because Devin Haney is very good defensively, and he's quick, and he's a very mature fighter. Now Tank he's somewhat mature. He's somewhat mature, but here's the thing: the fact that Devin Haney called him out, I think he's gonna go in the ring emotional. Okay. And then start to trying to go for the knockout, and he's gonna play in his demise. You know what I'm saying? So, I just think that
how I would see that fight going, I would have to give it to Haney too, just cause what Tank got that Haney don't have outside of, I guess, is the power. You feel me? Yeah. But I ain't seen that power on really, you feel me, like top tier, you feel me, competition in his division. So let's say he do have the power on him. Haney still there, speed wise, quickness wise, boxing wise, like skill wise, technique, and he has the length. He could jab the hell out of, you feel me, jab the hell out of Tank. He don't Tank ain't gonna even have to get in on him if he don't want him to. He could jab the hell out of him. Right. Easily. Yeah, easily. It ain't even you know what I'm saying? Like that's easy night. That's easy night. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think that too, man.
Tank gonna have to force. You feel me? He gonna have to press the issue. Like he gonna have to him to get inside on Haney. He gonna have to eat a few, bro.
That's why I think Lomachenko ducking that smoke
with Haney.
With Haney, because Haney is a quick person. He's very mature.
Got the length.
He got the length, and like he got that footwork. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of what Lomachenko rely on. He rely on being able to
out techniques.
And kind of get in, get out. But you got a person that can counter that. And so that's why I just think that the fact that he was awarded the franchise belt after never even
it's a cop out,
never even
because he's still 11-1. He lost to Salido.
According to the ESPN, he 14-0.
14-0.
That's what they said.
No.
So they trying to paint this person. You know what I'm saying? Like I say,
take that Salido loss off there.
Yeah, so they trying to. That's why I say, with the boxing, I think that looking for the next great white hope is ruining boxing because they doing stuff like this. You know what I'm saying? Because they said that.
That's 11 and
Yeah, I know what you mean. 14 and 1.
Yeah.
All right, but like them actually trying to them giving him the franchise belt. Here's why it's unfair because they said he could never lose the belt, but he actually because Devin Haney now is the champion, division champion, right? So
that's what a WBC does.
Yeah, so basically he gave the belt to Devin Haney.
Same thing Canelo did.
Right.
He handed the belt over to Charlo because
Yes.
he didn't want to fight him.
Right.
He didn't want to fight him.
He handed him the belt. But this is what they're trying to say.
WBC just want them to so tagged along. They need the money, so we'll make a belt for him. We'll make him the franchise champion of that division. Like, what is that?
Right. They're saying
what is that? Like, what is a franchise champion?
They're saying that he can't lose the belt. Right. But since he already gave away the belt, but he's still tagged as franchise champion, right?
Yeah.
But here's the kicker. They're trying to say if he beats Richard Comey, that he is still considered undisputed.
Stop it.
They said, wow, how can you give up a belt and then you award somebody? To me, it's more of a reward. It's not that you... Yes, a reward for ducking, and you're no longer the actual
How can he be the
champion
undisputed with the franchise belt?
Bro, I don't know, but I told you they looking for the next great white hope, and that's what I think that's why HBO ended up going out of business because they were trying to push that same narrative instead of letting the person be great. Because here's what I understand with European fighters versus American fighters. We have to prove that we good. You know what I'm saying? Like they're still saying Errol Spence was unproven. He hasn't did nothing. But then you got a person like Lomachenko who really hasn't fought anybody because you can't call Nicholas Walter Hall of Famer.
So stuck up on that amateur record, like even with Triple G.
Right.
I just think that was like the biggest thing you heard. He's 397 and 1.
Yeah.
Amateur, like okay, you
right.
feel me? Like
yes.
Let's see what
happens fight the best
when you go pros.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it ain't that. Like,
and that's why I don't feel sorry for Golovkin because he wasn't fighting the best, and they was trying to say, "Oh, don't nobody want to fight him," but then Andre Ward kept calling him out. And then they start lying, and then Andre Ward say, "Okay, I know what it is. If you don't want to fight, then say that, but don't sit there and make stuff up."
My thing is, who possibly could, you feel me, like, because you can't, like, Comey, okay, but Comey, like, he ain't really even beat nobody either. You feel Robert, he lost to Robert Easter.
Yeah.
So, like, who do you think Lomachenko should fight next?
I think he should fight Devin Haney.
Okay.
Because he was supposed to fight Devin Haney because Devin Haney was his mandatory. And then not only that, when he fought Campbell, when Lomachenko fought Campbell, they robbed him out of that fight. They robbed Devin Haney out of that fight. Because Devin Haney was supposed to fight Campbell for that belt. So not only did you rob him out of the fight, the fight to get the belt from Campbell, right? You basically end up giving him the belt anyway. And then you ask for franchise champion and after only having it a month or two. Like, come on, man, that is baffling to me. If that was any other black fighter, they would have been saying like everything about that. You know what I'm saying? So like my thing is this, man. This is what I'm gonna say. It ain't about race. You know what I'm saying?
It's about that dollar.
It's about an agenda.
Business interests.
You know what I'm saying? They think that the agenda is to find the next Great White Hope and
My
that
thing-
will bring boxing back. It's
My
not.
thing is this, like,
It's not going to do that.
is it good to have them Floyd Mayweather type? But you got like Floyd Mayweather earned his, though. You feel me? Is it good to have those type of, you feel me, pay per view monsters? Yes, it's good. But if you got, you feel me, like it's enough talent right now to where guys that's not even at the Errol Spence level. If guys were fighting the, you feel me, mandatories and not ducking how they do, like how they are now. It'll be plenty of pay-per-view people out here because it'll be plenty of fights people want to see.
Right. Hey.
And whether it's, you feel me, 20, 30 million, that's still a win. Like, you don't always got to go for the Canelo numbers every time, you feel me, or try to mimic the Mayweather. Like, that's never going to happen like that. That's one in a lifetime.
We need Dana White.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, because he ain't going to pick and choose.
He ain't picking and choosing. That's why Dana White will be great for boxing because if you can control it, you know what I'm saying? Like, and you got a lot of people that's in there.
You got to think, like, it's only really one entrance of business there because it's all under UFC. And boxing is everything. Like, you got different belts, you got different promoters, you got different, like, come on, like, it's plenty of business interests in the play.
But that's what I'm saying. You don't need promoters.
Yeah.
That's why I did a podcast saying why promoters are obsolete. Like, you don't need a promoter at all because promoters are only looking out for their own best interest.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? While the fighters sit there and say,
and that's where boxing you feel me, forever like take it short unless they fix that because it's about that money at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not about anything else. Like even with the NBA, any sport, just compare this with any sport. Like everything, like it's not about money. Like I mean, it's about money, but LeBron ain't even play in the playoffs last year. They missed on some money. They don't care. Like it just is what it is. Like we got enough talent in this playoffs to where we gonna make the money regardless.
Right.
It may not be as much as it is when LeBron playing. You know what I'm saying? When Floyd fighting, when Canelo fighting. It may not be as much as that when Errol fighting, because Errol could bring in about 40 to 50 million a night.
Right.
It ain't as much as that. Maybe it's a 10, maybe it's a 20, maybe it's a 30. But it's something, bro. You know what I'm saying? And they keep the sport interesting, bro. Like you got to deal with people just running because boxers now they running because it's who I could fight that's less competition that I could get. You feel me? The same bag. You know what I'm saying? And that's why, like, guys, I appreciate those stand-up guys, like, even Porter, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, even Thurman to a degree, like, people say he ran, but, I mean, like, he fought Pacquiao, he fought the people in front of him, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like if he was put against Spence, he would fight him.
Mm-hmm.
You know
for sure. Yeah, for sure fight him. But, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like they say, man, the powers that be, you know what I'm saying, don't want for certain fights to happen, which I don't understand why, because if y'all trying to make money, make the fights while the interest is there.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times, man, it get to a point I don't even care to watch it no more.
Yeah, that's why, like, when I haven't even seen the Canelo Kovalev fight, because I'm not even, I'm not satisfied from what I got from the judges, from Golovkin and Canelo won. There's no way Adelaide Bird seen that fight 117 to 111, and the other one got it tied up, and the other one gave it to Golovkin like two or three rounds. Like that don't make sense, bro. Like it's too many. You playing games, bro. Like we know you want to make money. You feel me? But don't rob us to get the money, bro. Like don't do that, bro. Like give us the same respect we give y'all.
The zone, the one that's stupid. Because, first of all, if you're going to sign somebody for 300 plus million, you better make sure, damn sure they fighting the best fights.
I think they didn't sign. They signed
Golovkin
for a ticket. They tried to give Wilder like 100-some million. Like that's why I rock with Wilder, because that ain't enough. Like nigga, I could go get 100-some million in 2 fights.
Right.
Easily.
Yeah.
really want. If I fight Joshua, I could get $100 million right now.
Man,
That's easy.
Joshua kicking himself, letting Eddie Hearn and rob him out of that money, man.
He can still get that $100 million, man.
Man,
He can still get that $100 million. He fight Wilder.
Hey, I already know the result, man.
Yeah,
He
but
get caught, that chin, he going down.
yeah,
He going down for sure.
yeah, man.
But man, that's all I really got, man. You got something?
I mean, just man, the game, just like boxing, just even though we, you know what I'm saying, when we get together, we speak on boxing, but it just always seemed to lead back to people doing funny business, bro.
Oh, for sure.
And that's why I said like boxers like Spence, Wilder, guys like that, I respect it. They ain't ducking nobody. They trying to make the biggest fights, and they serious about that when they tell their fans that, like, I mean, whoever called me out, I'm gonna fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at what Wilder ain't have to fight Ortiz a day in his life. Probably I ain't gonna say probably, but that was his shakiest fight he ever had. He's fighting him again. You know what I'm saying? He want to fight what's the name again?
Luis Ortiz.
Yeah, but nah, other dude, Fury.
Tyson Fury.
He want to fight Fury again. You know what I'm saying? Even like it's simple stuff like that, bro. It'll let you know where the character of these boxers are at. You know what I'm saying? And that's why, like I said, I truly appreciate Deontay Wilder because he ain't trying to leave nothing up to doubt. Benavidez, you talking stuff, all right, it ain't nothing to leave up to doubt. You know what I'm saying? So. Just simple stuff like that, man. I can go on and on about this boxing stuff all day. Same as Guru can, man. But like we said, man, just keep tuning in, supporting us. Like, follow, subscribe. YouTube, Twitter, IG, everywhere, anywhere. Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, all that. Just keep tuning in, checking us out. We're going to keep coming at y'all with some good content, man. Checking in, checking out, man. Mike in the building.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Oh man, that's good for the Spotify.
Hell yeah.
I'ma put the video too.
Yeah.